Out here, the currency isn't cash, it's crab. Every move, every decision, every risk taken is measured in claws and shells, not dollars and cents. Giant red king crab, to be exact. These creatures are the true treasure of the Arctic. For the crew of the Arctic Fury, the clock is ticking on a $1 million payday, and every crab counts. The mission: catch 42 metric tons in just 6 days. That's a mountain of crab, and the pressure is relentless. Miss the window, and the entire haul vanishes, along with months of hard work and hope. It's a high-stakes gamble against the Arctic Ocean and Mother Nature herself. The sea is unpredictable, and the weather can turn deadly in minutes. This isn't a job for the faint of heart. Every hour is worth thousands. A storm, a breakdown, or a slow day could mean disaster. There's no room for error, and no second chances out here. Captain Gunner, a seasoned veteran, feels the pressure most. He's constantly scanning the radar, the depth sounder, and his exhausted crew. Every decision he makes could mean the difference between fortune and failure. To hit their target, they need to haul nearly 100,000 pounds. Over 7 metric tons a day. The numbers are staggering, and the physical toll is even greater. The goal: deliver the crabs alive. Dead crabs are worthless. Every crab that doesn't survive the journey is money lost, and the margin for error is razor thin. The boat becomes a floating aquarium, a life support system for $1 million catch. It's a race against time, the elements, and exhaustion. Every hour the stakes get higher. Every man knows the stakes. They've left families behind for this brutal, short season. They're here to work harder than most can imagine, all for a shot at that massive paycheck. The sacrifice is real, and the reward is never guaranteed. The $1 million mark isn't just a number, it's the reward for risking everything. The clock has started, and every second counts. The gamble is on. For 6 days, it's a war against exhaustion, cold, and danger. The darkness and ice are constant reminders of what's at stake. This is one of the last great hunts on the planet. The pursuit of king crab is a test of will, strength, and endurance. And it starts now. Welcome to the Bering Sea, a savage, unpredictable expanse where sky and water merge into a churning mass of gray. This is a place where nature's raw power is on full display, and every journey is a test of endurance and will. The weather here attacks, not just changes. Storms can appear out of nowhere, transforming calm seas into chaos in a matter of minutes. One moment, calm. The next, hurricane-force winds and towering waves. The sky darkens, and the horizon disappears behind walls of water. The cold is relentless, seeping through every layer. It gnaws at exposed skin and chills even the bravest souls. Freezing spray coats the boat in ice, turning every surface into a skating rink. Each step becomes a calculated risk. Ice adds dangerous weight, making the vessel unstable. The threat of capsizing is always present. Fall overboard, and you have minutes before hypothermia sets in. Survival depends on quick action and teamwork. The crew moves with practiced caution, braced against the rolling ship. Every task is performed with precision because mistakes can be fatal. This is their office, a place of extreme beauty and even greater danger. Out here, every day, is a battle against the elements. Here, the sea is in control. All you can do is react and endure. The ocean sets the rules, and the crew must adapt or face disaster. The captain hunts for weather windows, but sometimes, you just ride out the storm. There's no room for hesitation when survival is on the line. For the Arctic Fury, this savage playground is where fortunes are won or lost. Every haul could mean success or failure. Every decision is a gamble. The stakes are high and the risks are real, and the sea never bluffs. Out here, only the toughest survive. You can't catch a king's ransom without serious hardware. The main tool, the crab pot, 7-foot steel cages, each weighing over 700 pounds. The Arctic Fury carries 600 of these, dropped to depths of 180 meters. Hydraulic blocks and cranes haul them up, but it's the crew that manages the chaos. Live tanks built into the hull keep the catch alive, circulating cold, oxygen-rich seawater. A pump failure could turn a fortune into a loss overnight. On the bridge, the captain commands a hub of GPS, sonar, and engine monitors. It's old-school grit meets modern tech, a must for conquering the Bering Sea. Every tool, every system is vital to survival and success. The work never stops, a relentless 24-hour cycle. It starts with bait, chopped herring or cod, irresistible to king crabs. Baited pots are launched overboard in a punishing rhythm, each crash marking another chance at fortune. Deckhands move with precision, laying out strings of pots that stretch for miles. The captain marks each drop with GPS, creating an invisible grid on the sea floor. The deployment is high speed and high risk, a chaotic ballet of cranes, steel, and rope. One mistake can be catastrophic. The crew works through exhaustion and storms, racing to get every pot in the water. Pots on deck aren't making money. Once set, the pots soak for up to 48 hours, drawing crabs in. While they soak, the crew hauls gear set earlier. No rest, just the next cycle. Bait, set, soak, haul, over and over. This is the engine of their million-dollar quest. After a day of soaking, it's time for the moment of truth. The captain navigates to the first buoy. A crewman snags the line, and the hydraulic block hauls the pot up. All eyes are on the water as the pot breaks the surface, full or empty. The pot crashes onto the sorting table, spilling out a cascade of crabs. A great haul electrifies the exhausted crew, but there's no time to celebrate. Pots are emptied, rebaited, and sent back overboard in a relentless cycle. Efficiency is everything. Every minute counts. The process is repeated hundreds of times, each pot a test of strength and speed. The work is punishing, freezing spray, aching muscles, raw hands, but a full pot is pure adrenaline. Progress is measured in keepers, success in crabs, hitting the deck. This is the harvest, one pot at a time. The sorting table is the heart of the operation, a frantic, precise dance where every second counts and every movement matters. The crew separates valuable keepers from everything else at lightning speed, their hands moving almost faster than the eye can follow. Only mature, male king crabs of a certain size can be kept. Females and undersized males go back to the sea, ensuring the population stays healthy for future seasons. Quick identification is key. Triangular plates for males, rounded for females. It takes a sharp eye and steady hands to get it right every time. Measuring gauges ensure only legal crabs are kept. Each crab is checked, measured, and sorted in a matter of seconds. Keepers slide into live tanks. The rest return to the ocean unharmed, ready to grow and maybe be caught another day. Hundreds of crabs are sorted from each pot, fast but careful. Those claws can break fingers, so every move is calculated. Thick gloves offer some protection, but respect for the crabs is essential. Even with gear, one wrong move can mean a painful lesson. Every keeper is money. Every return is an investment in the future. Sustainability is always on their minds. The crew works as one, communicating through the rhythm of the job, each person anticipating the next move. No wasted motion, no wasted words. Efficiency is everything when the clock is ticking and the stakes are high. The sorting table shuffle is dirty, difficult, and surprisingly delicate. It's a test of skill, endurance, and teamwork. It's the front line of the million-dollar harvest, where fortunes are made one crab at a time. Amidst the chaos, one person isn't a fisherman, a state biologist. Their jobs safeguard the crab population's future. While the crew fills tanks, the biologist collects data, measuring, sexing, and checking crabs for disease. Every detail is logged, building a snapshot of the population's health. This data shapes future quotas and keeps the fishery sustainable. The biologist ensures every regulation is followed, no undersized males or females kept. Fishermen respect the role. It protects their livelihood. It's a partnership, science and hard labor, working together. Quietly, the biologist helps secure the future of the million-dollar catch. The true engine of the Arctic Fury is its crew, running on grit, adrenaline, and sheer willpower. For 6 days, sleep is a luxury. Shifts run 18 to 20 hours, muscles ache, minds fog, but camaraderie keeps them going. Out here you trust your crew with your life. The captain is the conductor, strategist, motivator, and decision-maker, barely sleeping himself. He balances pushing the crew and letting them rest, knowing his greatest asset is his people. Fatigue is the enemy, dulling senses, slowing reflexes, making every mistake dangerous. They fight it with caffeine, willpower, and the promise of payday. It's a brutal test of endurance, a 6-day marathon of pain and perseverance. This is the human price of the $1 million catch. And only the toughest make it through. The final 24 hours are a blur of desperate work, the finish line in sight. The captain pushes for every last keeper to hit the quota. Then, finally, that's it, boys, we got it. Let's head for home. Relief and exhaustion wash over the crew. They did it. The journey back is quiet. The relentless cycle is broken. The men collapse into bunks, finally able to rest. As the Arctic Fury steams into Dutch Harbor, buyers wait on the docks. Crabs are offloaded, tallied, and the crew watches, proud and spent. Every live crab is a victory, a testament to their hard work and the captain's skill. Paychecks are collected. 6 days of hell on water now mean a year's support for their families. Bruised and battered, they step onto solid ground, already thinking about next season. Because that's the life of an Alaskan crab fisherman. The gamble never ends.